right, guys, welcome back. We are in the reserves again in Daphne, Alabama. I'm trying to beat the sprinkler as we speak. So I'm going to show you another property. This is the Denton floor plan, a little bit over 2,300 square feet. Come on in, let me give you a little tour. And we made it. All right, so this is another new construction D.R. Horton home in the reserves. I showed you another one last week. And guys, if you're looking to invest in real estate this year, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm showing you killer deals here in South Alabama, and I'm gonna get you a perfect long-term rental. So don't forget to subscribe if you want to see weekly rental or investment options. All right, so this property is 4 bedrooms and it's 2 full baths. Love, love, love this floor plan. And what I always say to investors, I always want my investors to buy something. If they had to turn around and sell it tomorrow because they had a hardship in their life or they just had to get out and get their cash back, I always look for that when I'm helping them purchase a property. You want something you can get in and out fast enough, but it's also a great rental option. So come on in, let me give you a little tour of this property. So again, with D.R. Horton, you have that luxury vinyl flooring like we saw last week. And like I said, also, this is the Denton floor plan. They have different floor plans throughout their different subdivisions. You have your first full bath off on this wing of the property. So it's a really great split floor plan. I love how this one's laid out. You have your double vanity sink in there. You have your white cabinets. Love. And now we're trending to the off-white, the neutrals, no more grays. So everything's just like light and bright in here. Even with no electricity tonight, the house is still light and bright. So you have your first bedroom over here off to your right, great size bedroom, no carpet. Investors, we don't want carpet, because if you have carpet, all you're gonna be doing every time a tenant moves out is replacing the carpet. So the luxury vinyl flooring that's also waterproof, this is key. This is less turnaround, less headaches at the end, less things to do when you have tenants moving in and out. Here is your second full bedroom over here to the right. Same thing, luxury vinyl floorings, great size closets. Some investors like to put fans up. Tenants might ask. It's a preference to have the fans. And then you have your laundry room off here. And then this is gonna be your third bedroom on this side of the property. Just really great. You have a great size closet here too. Really great for a rental investment. Also here in the reserves, they came out with one of the first really nice pool amenity-wise in the area. I remember when they first were building the subdivision, their pool also is huge. It's like a little lazy river. I remember I went to a birthday party to one of my clients that I sold a home to, and it's just a really good, atmosphere, gathering place here in the subdivision in the reserves. The HOA is roughly $1,000 for the year as well, which isn't bad. All right, so look how awesome this open space is. Love, love, love. And this home will be ready to close by the end of November. So it's almost there, we're getting there. You're just either still doing the finishing touches. And I love, yes, they're gonna build homes behind you. Well, look at this view outside. You don't get this anywhere else in Daphne and any of these new construction subdivisions. And they're building a really nice back porch with cable and electric hookup. Great space to enjoy your fall evenings, and the fall weather is finally settling in here in South Alabama. This kitchen is so ideal. It's oversized. It's one of the bigger kitchens that they have in the D.R. Horton floor plan world. You have your granite countertop. You have your islands. You have lots of cabinet space and countertop space. So whenever I think about resale, this floor plan literally is super, super desirable. You also have your eat-in kitchen space, which is a really great space. You want to change out the can light and put in, a chandelier or a more updated light fixture. Easy, easy, easy. You also have the electric and the power if you wanted to put in your own fan. Highly recommend putting a fan in here. It's already done for you. All right, so off of your living space is going to be your primary bedroom. And everyone loves this split but open floor plan. Here we are. This is the vibe that we have here in South Alabama. Here's your primary bathroom. And what's great about this property, the one that I showed you last week had only a walk-in shower. So this one also has your garden tub, which I ran across a lot this year. Clients looking, their primary has to have a tub. So you have your garden tub, you have your walk-in shower that's also gonna have a glass door, and you got a really good primary closet space too. I mean, come on, this does keep on going. So they really hit everything right here in this floor plan. And then, like I said, you have your double granite vanities. They'll put in your mirrors. Really ideal. So this home is also Gold Fortified, which means that this property was built from the ground up with detail, with an engineer coming out every phase, step of the way with the construction, taking pictures, making sure everything's done properly to be fortified. And in our area, you know, hurricanes happen every now and then. Only had one in my 13 years, but our insurance can go up because of it. So with the fortified homes, the insurance is $1,000 or less is what they've been coming in lately for my investors in the long-term rentals. So that really helps save with your cap rate. And this property is also close to $2,300. So I have us listing this property at like $2,300, $2,400 a month, which is really great. Your insurance, also like the home last week across the street, should be about $1,500 or less yearly for taxes here in Daphne, Alabama. And then you have your HOA, which is $1,000 for the year. So when it comes to cap rate, like I've been saying, you take your net operating income, and of course you hire a property manager or you don't, is gonna play a factor in your cap rate. But you take your net operating income, so you would do $2,300 times 12, less your taxes, less your HOA, less your insurance, divided by your market value purchase price, which for this property is going to be $370,000. What's also great right now, and now it's the end of the year, we're in the fourth quarter, so investors, people are negotiable. They're ready to get properties off their plate. They want to be in new homes if you buy or resell for the holidays. So right now, D.R. Horton is offering an incentive. You could get $10,000 for investors, and that is if you are getting financing and you are using their lender. You could get $3,000 towards your closing costs and $7,000 in incentives. Incentives can be a refrigerator, a washer dryer, blinds, which are great. You forget about blinds, but it's way better. Let them do it for you. Then you getting the measurements, going to Lowe's or Home Depot, cutting them, putting them in. Let them do it for you. Also, when you purchase a D.R. Horton property, there's different steps and phases along the way. So this property is almost done, so it's ready to go. They're ready for a new buyer. They're ready to negotiate. After we go under contract for a D.R. Horton, you're going to then, in return, send them the escrow, the earnest money, and it's typically $1,000 goes to D.R. Horton. And then you're gonna schedule, when the home is complete, you're gonna schedule your first walkthrough. So your first walkthrough, and what I tell my investors too, because a lot of them, they're never gonna be here. I mean, there's some I've never even met, and I've worked with them for years, out of California, up north in Michigan. So they send me. So I always say, get a home inspection. Let's have a professional come in first before I do my first walkthrough. So I already have A, cheat sheet. B, there's gonna be things I can't see. I'm not gonna be testing every single outlet. So I say, have a home inspector do it. I print off the report. I send it to the project manager. So we're gonna be assigned a project manager wherever we purchase the property. We will do our first walkthrough. At our first walkthrough, you get tape. You get blue tape and you get green tape. You go around the property room by room by room with your project manager, and you take what walls need more paint or touch up, if there's any sheetrock damage, what walls need sheetrock fixing and repairs. Also, you fill out a form. If there was items on the inspection report that came up, you have this form for your walkthrough that you put on, I want X, Y, and Z fixed before my final walkthrough. If you do not get it on that form, it is not going to be covered under warranty. They ain't going to do it, and that's the end of that. It's going to be your problem when it's your home. So make sure you get everything outlined in the final walkthrough form. After you do that, you meet the day before closing or the day of closing, and you do your final walkthrough. So you're going to come back, take videos, take pictures. I always do this for my clients. We come back, we walk the property, check everything that we taped is completed. Also, our check off list from the inspectors completed, and then you head to closing. Or really, in the investor world, the investor wires the money, they e-sign all the documents, you close. My term then as a project property manager is to get professional pictures done, get the property listed on the MLS, sign our property management contract, and get rolling to find you a new tenant. Guys, if you're looking to invest in real estate, if you want a long-term rental investment property and you don't know where to start, subscribe to my channel. You are going to get options on a weekly basis. I take you on different tours, different subdivisions here in South Alabama. Would love to be able to help. I manage close to 100 properties. I own about 20 myself. I've been doing this for decades. So please like and subscribe. Love to see you next week. Have any questions or want to be added to my investor contact list, there's a link below. Please fill out the information and I'll see you again next week.